Hello everybody. In this video we'll be discussing on sacred complex of Gaya. The North Indian city of Gaya and its environs in the state of Bihar have long been a center of ritual activity. A few miles south of the city proper is the site of the Bodhi tree under which Buddha is said to have received enlightenment. This shrine draws Buddhist pilgrims from many parts of the world, and Hindus too worship there, for the Buddha has been absorbed into the Hindu pantheon as one of the avatars of Vishnu. At Gaya, there are temples and shrines to every important god or goddesses of Hinduism. Consequently, as the calendrical rites in honor of this deity or that occur, there is a constant round of ceremonies. But despite the variety of religious functions that take place at Gaya, a devout Hindu from any part of India can explain that Gaya is especially noted as the place to which one goes to carry on the Shraddha ceremony, otherwise known as memorial sacrifices, in honor of deceased relatives of the paternal line. In this book, Dr. Vidyarthi gives us an overview of the many strands of ritual that meet at Gaya, but his main emphasis is upon the Gaya Val, the priests who have primary responsibility for the Shraddha ceremony, and upon the details of the ceremony through which they lead the pilgrims. The sacred complex of Budhi Sandani. Several scholars in India and abroad have used the sacred complex model of Professor L.P. Vidyarthi to study the nature and process of compromise and cooperation among various faiths, sects and traditions of Hindu civilization as reflected in different Hindu places of pilgrimage. This book has revealed the way the sacred complex model can be applicable to a single dominant shrine as a nexus of ritual activities, economic cooperation and social ties in understanding the characteristics of Hindu civilization. The author has used sacred complex as a complex of 7 elements comprising sacred geography, sacred performances, sacred specialists, sacred sacrifices, sacred symbols, and sacred beliefs, and has specifically attempted to explore the linkage of local pattern of Hindu social organization with the organization of sacred performances. The facts delineated in the book will be helpful to the researchers and educationists working on Hindu civilization. With regard to sacred status of village pond is of immense importance and has a very important place in the life of the villagers. It serves as a sacred center as a part of little tradition for small folk and rural communities due to its several role and function in their life. Functional role of pond gives it a value of institution that along with other traits represents village culture and society. With changes in social cultural system, values of people related to ponds and use of ponds also have changed. However, being an important source of water, especially in areas like Chhattisgarh where water level is very low, ponds help in maintaining water level by recharging water and serve other daily needs of villagers with respect to the use of water. Therefore, in Chhattisgarh in general and Umari Dadar in particular, ponds will always have immense importance in life of the villagers and their value will never diminish in future. Ponds act as a water reservoir, water recharger and a habitation place for various plants and animals. On the one hand, they help in conservation of biodiversity, while on the other hand, they act as sacred and religious center and a place for maintaining the social networking in the village life. So, it is high time to think over it and take essential steps for the revival of old ponds and construction of new ponds in Indian villages. Therefore, in order to preserve the natural environment and cultural beliefs, practices and age-old traditions, it is very important to preserve ponds.